Alright guys, part 2. So I've already been working on it because she's got to come out. I was looking at the pistons and I'm going to show you what I found. So obviously we can see right here, scoring. I believe I talked about that in the last video. These pittings. This piston is still in good shape, but the pitting in this piston, then that scoring. All the cylinders have some scoring on them. So I already started the process of taking that off. First thing I did was I went through, I started not wiring everything, but categorizing everything, all the connectors. So like I said, I'm very new to this. So the first thing that came off was this ignition coil and small little fuse block. That came off pretty easy. It was barely hanging on anyway. So all I did was I just categorized all the wires on it, and then I took it off. That was on, step over here because I got to turn. So that was on this side. It sat right here. These are the other wires. I don't have these. Obviously, from looking at it, I don't have these with the tape and the categorize on them because I drew a little diagram of how they sat and I took some pictures of them. Got these. These go into the stator, it looks like. Disconnected my fuel lines. Disconnected my throttle lines. There was 2 lines. It was these 2 lines. I have them categorized so I know where they go. It just pulled the lines through those holes right there. I took these bolts out. They were 11 mils with 213s right here. This one didn't want to come because she's super rusted, so I'm gonna just end up cutting that one off and replacing it. On this side we had a lot of electrical, but it actually was not that bad. So we got our starter solenoid that sat right here. From that we had power going to the starter, which is this line. We had our power coming in from our relays. We had signal, and then we had an output signal, and we had a ground right there. And that's pretty much the majority of this harness. So this line right here, this is to the going up to the dash, so it runs across. There was another, sorry guys, I know I'm not pointing you where you need to be. There's another line that goes in right there that just came out. Obviously these are just some butt connectors on here. And so this is that power going in, ground. So then we had 3 grounds hooked up here. This is one. Sorry guys. So pretty much off of here we have the 2 lines that shoot across, power going in, a connector that runs to, let's see, this is why I labeled it G6. So that's going to go into this harness, and that's pretty much all that's on here. Then we have this harness that I pulled through, and so we have our yellow signal, we have power, upper ground, and another ground. Got 2 yellows that ran right here. We're getting hooked in. Big connector really can't mess that one up. And then we have all of the little ones that were on the opposite side that ran to this. So we got all our wires out now, and so now I'm pretty much at the stage where I think I might have to take off the 2 carburetors. I think I'm gonna have to take off these 2 carburetors, and then this thing should come, this lower unit should come off, and then I'll be able to unscrew the block and then just lift it up and get it off. The goal for today is just to get the block out so that I can strip it down, send it out to get machined, order some pistons, piston wrists, and new snap rings for this bad boy, clean everything up, get her back in the boat, get her back in the motor. Once I get this out, we're going to attack the lower unit, obviously, because we got to get down there, figure out what was going on with the water. Hopefully we just got some bad seals, and then get to the lower unit, then the trim. So it's going to be like a 3 to 4 step process with this one, but we're making it good so far. I'm sorry guys, I don't have my girl here. She could hold the, I'm doing this on my phone, and there's nowhere for me to kind of mount it up while I'm working to show you guys what's going on, but I'm kind of winging it. So what my plan is right now, just kind of going through and touching stuff and see what's all connected. This is still connected. I could just take this bolt off, and then this will go with the carbs. Looks like she, so it looks like this, gotta turn it. This is what makes it hard. Oh shit. Gotta turn it from the bottom. Have to pop this up so I can just bring it and not have to mess around with it. Pop this up. I'm gonna just leave that fuel line on there. And then it just looks like we have 4 bolts that are gonna come with that come with those carburetors. It's going to be a lot of videos on this because I don't know how to edit videos, and I'm just not about to attack it just yet as far as editing videos. I'm just going to post a whole bunch of videos, part 1, part 2. This is probably going to be part 83 on this boat. But if you watch them in sequence, it'll be like a walkthrough of how I'm doing it step by step. Or if you just want to figure out something, just go ahead and take a look. But because what I'm finna do is I'm gonna cut you guys off so I can try to get these 2 carbs off and get this off so I can work on these bolts at the bottom for the motor. And look at those bad boys. They are not, oh sorry guys, look at those bad boys. They are nasty, but I gotta get to them. So all right man, I'll check back in a second.